Friends, the people at GoScope sent me these marine filters for a Hero5 and for a Hero session. I actually don't have a session, and I don't think they actually called me and asked me or anything, but they sent them along anyway. Maybe I'll give these away as a gift. Maybe we'll do a little giveaway or something here for this video, but this is for the Hero5, which I am going to use, and they sent them to me in the middle of the winter when I really couldn't get into any water. I mean, it's just too cold. I've not even opened this up yet to look at them. I'm pretty interested to try these. I've been waiting for a time when the weather would permit me to go to some creeks or something and put my GoPro on the end of a pole. It's too cold to get out and mess around in the water right now much. But so here's what it's supposed to do, the different sorts of filters. So you get a good little box or a little case to put, look at that, it's kind of cool, isn't it? So here is your carrying case. That's nice. I see what, okay, I guess it's got a separation. Okay, here it comes with a, with one of the mount thing, or one of the, things to hook it up to a mount. And in here is the nice box that we don't get with a Hero5 now. That's kind of cool to be able to put your Hero5 into something like that. Got some plastic on the back. I'll go ahead and peel that off. Sweet. Huh, it's like there's some moisture or something in there. Where did that come from? I didn't spit on it. Interesting. So, looks like it opens up like any other GoPro case. Of course, we know the Hero5 case is, the Hero5 itself is supposed to be waterproof. I just don't trust it though. I'd rather not be plunging my Hero5 under the water, just in the case that it's in. Here's the front of that. Pull that piece of plastic off. And here are 3 filters. That's got plastic on the back of it. Let's go ahead and get rid of all this plastic now so we don't go out and shoot with it by mistake. That looks nice, doesn't it? It looks like, how does it attach, my friends? I should, I guess, look at the directions. Oh, it looks like it just snaps on, doesn't it? It's a magenta filter there. It looks like you would think it just snaps on. Yeah, that's on there good. Aha. You just press it on with some authority, and there you go. Now I've got a magenta filter on there. Aha, there you go. You see, so you really just have to press pretty hard to get it to go on there on the corners. Looks like be the best technique for doing that. And it's got a little thing here where you can attach the strings. Look, it comes with different strings for each one, I guess, so you can put those on there if you like that. I don't know if I'll use those strings. Let's put a Hero5 in it and see how it looks. So I'm back with my Hero5. I'll go ahead and take it out of this case. Oh, that fits nicely. Nice. Sweet. Looks like we're able to access everything here. Let me turn this on. And there we go. Now you can see, huh? I'm not exactly... See, maybe I am seeing everything too, I guess. Look at how the magenta is on there. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, so I'm not even underwater yet. But let's go ahead and just shoot a little bit of video with it. It looks like I'm in 2.7K. So this is the magenta filter. I'm just going to kind of shine around a little bit here in my studio. I'm recording a little bit of video with the magenta filter on there. Wonder how it's going to look underwater. Interesting. Let's stop that recording for a second. Okay, so I'm going to pull this off. Okay. Now, right now I'm shooting my example without the magenta filter on, so that's what it looks like without it. Okay, let's stop that from recording. This one is the red filter. It says red filter. Okay, let's try this. I don't know if there's a top or bottom to it necessarily. I'll make sure it's on there good. So now I'm shooting with the red filter. Just a bit of how my studio looks with the red filter on. Again, not underwater, but we'll see how this works. Okay, stop that. Pull this one off. Is the snorkel filter. These all say 0 to 20 feet. So I guess you're not supposed to go under 20 feet with these. The best thing to do is probably going to be just to lay this thing down and then just mash down on all 4 corners, and then it goes on there nice and straight, see? So now I'm recording through the snorkel filter. Just the snorkel filter. And that's the kind of color I'm getting. And that looks kind of cool too. So what you're getting here is a nice case to put your GoPro underwater, and then the various different filters that come with it. And we'll try these under some water, maybe at a creek. So I'm at the beautiful McGalliard Falls park here. And there's an old grist mill over there, you can see it, and quite a substantial little waterfall, about a 25-30 foot waterfall off the backside. But I'm going to go here off some of the rocks. I'm going to test these filters. I think I'll start with the magenta, then do the red. I can't remember what the other color was, but I'm going to test all these filters. First though, I'll just put the GoPro under the water with no filter on it, and we'll see how everything looks. We'll kind of go from all the same place, location. This is with no filter on it. Here comes the red filter. The snorkel filter. This is a red filter. This is a red filter. This is snorkel.
filter, magenta filter. So there they all are. I tried each one of them. I had to kind of dry them off. Or dry the, I think you have to kind of dry the water off the lens of the GoPro every time you do it. It works better if you do that. There you go. That's all of them.
Friends, I want to do just a little follow-up assessment of what I did. This is the stick that I put the camera under the water with. I will say this thing keeps the GoPro very dry. As you can see, I have long since taken the cover off here, so it's important to me. I can't let water get in there, and so I had it underwater, no problems. It kept the GoPro very dry. The filters themselves, I think, worked great. You know, in all honesty, I had it was not ideal situation for me to be shooting this video. I mean, it was murky water sometimes. But what I want to do, I want to really get these out and go into like the tropics. I'm going to be going to Florida soon. I think I might shoot a follow-up video to this. I think these would work well. I was in auto white balance the whole time, and it might not be that we want to be in auto white balance. You want to pick some sort of ISO settings or just different kind of white balance setup so that it remains consistent. The one thing I noticed is I might be using the red filter, the magenta filter, whatever, and because of the way it was white balance and the results might be different. I will say this, it does alter a great deal what you're getting. I particularly thought the snorkel filter added a little bit of something to the way that the video looked. I like the magenta filter pretty good. That's the thing I'm thinking is when you're in really greenish type waters, tinted waters, like if you're really snorkeling or scuba diving or something like that, I think you'll see a bigger difference than what you saw in my examples. So I'm trying to be totally fair. The thing I will say is these seem to be really good quality filters. The build on them is substantial. They're nice. They're not heavy. They're plastic and a little bit rubbery, and the glass seems to be really good clear glass. As I look through it, it looks fantastic. You know, I had a little bit of trouble getting them on, but once I figured out kind of how they're supposed to fit, then you just lay it down flat, snap them on. They work really well. I'm keeping this. I think it's worth the money. I put a link to where you go to get these. Not bad. GoScope is the name of the company. There's the bag again. And sorry to them for not getting this done sooner. It's just, you know, been kind of a long winter, and I did want to be able to get some decent water. So, hey, I think it's worth it. Pretty nice little setup of stuff for what you get for the money. Peace to all who watch. Subscribe to the channel if you like.